Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. This is Abby over at Hi5 Practice, and I'm going to tell you how we keep patients coming back and increase referrals by having an unmatched patient experience. Now, most dental practices are heavily underutilizing the power of their patient communication system. On top of that, they fear to send more messages out and find time in the day to actually implement those messages effectively. But don't turn them off. Have us do it for you. Now, when I say have us do it for you, I mean it. We manage and maximize these communication softwares for you, softwares like RevenueWell and NextHealth. We put the strategy to your patient communication system to be the mean marketing machine it was made to be. We work best with RevenueWell and NextHealth because they have the most capabilities for us to communicate effectively to your patients and allow them to act. And what we do is we customize patient communications to retain and grow your practice. Every patient has their own journey with your practice. Take procrastinating Patty, for example. She's probably not going to commit. You're probably going to get her to schedule a next appointment while she's not in the office because she's going to keep pushing it off, saying that she doesn't know where she'll be in 6 months or a year or 2 years. And she's going to keep pushing it off. And when you tell her about treatment, she may not quite understand how it benefits her or why you're proposing it. And since you're not top of mind and communicating with her all the time outside of the practice, she may even forget who her dentist actually is, unless you make it easy for her through various touch points of communications. And we mean this by you can see this path. If you have touch points, you will get her back in the office and you will have her accept treatment because you're educating her and making it easy for her to act. Turning her into a loyal Lucy, for example. And this is all possible because of the lifetime patient formula. The lifetime patient formula includes 3 stages. You'll hear me say this a lot. Automate, educate, and target. Again, that's automate, educate, and target. These 3 recurring stages are the lifeblood of any successful practice. Stage 1 is automate. Each patient has their own path. Automations celebrate the patient's milestones and encourage them to stay on track for a healthy smile. Stage 2 is to educate. We send messages to all your patients to combat barriers, introduce your team, and highlight your services and technology. And then 3, target. This is your money maker. These are lists of opportunities to increase treatment, collect overdue payments, and reactivate patients. So let's dive into the first stage, automate. We start by customizing your messages with photography of your team and brand. Now, these are messages that are already in your communication software, but I guarantee they don't look like this. We go in and we actually add custom photography to your messages. We format it so it's easily skimmable. And of course, there's a big button so the patient knows how to easily act on what exactly you want them to do. And then it's linked to exactly what they need to do to make it even easier to drive it home. You'll even see some might even have a video in there to really go above and beyond and stand out. What's really cool is treatment plan follow-up. We're really proud. This email and text brought in 82 visits just from this email and text. These results can be achievable by making it easy for patients to act. And we maximize your automated messages by turning these all on. Don't be scared to turn these on. We customize them. You can see how many actual communications we recommend to be sent out and turned on. Now, depending on your communication software, you might not have all these, but that's okay. Anything is better than nothing because you're still going to be communicating to your patients to let them know what they need to be doing. And most importantly, automations make it a lot more efficient for your team. So they're not manually having to call, manually having to send out individual messages. It's happening for them. So then when they do have to pick up the phone to call, those lists are down so much more. Now, stage 2 is to educate. We send out educational communications to all patients to fill doctor and hygiene schedules. Some examples is to highlight services, maybe get to know the doctor, or tell them about your financial options. This Meet the Doctor email is a great example. People love to get a connection and build relationships with the doctor, build that authority. We've seen this one email generate up to 76 visits. Pretty cool stats. And this is how frequent we want these messages to be going out with the schedule. Go after your doctor, hygiene, doctor schedule, and make sure it's strategically sent out. You have little time with your patients to thoroughly and effectively educate them. Increase your awareness with consistent emails to fill your schedule and keep your patients healthy. Which leads us to the final stage Stage 3, to target patients with unscheduled treatment or no future appointments with targeted email and text messages every 45 days. Now that might seem like a lot, but remember guys, this is targeted messages. So these are specific to patients that they need to book an appointment about specific treatment. If they're high value, maybe they have end of year insurance benefits that are due, or maybe it's overall unscheduled treatment for them to act. End of year insurance, this one email and text message we've seen generate 55 visits. And here's a calendar to see how frequent these messages can be going out. Again, these are your money makers. They increase profits, decrease call lists by targeting high value patients. And to really drive it home, you can add some videos in there to bring out your personality, let people see your team, your office, and hear your voice to really help them understand and educate them on what you're trying to convey in your videos. Now you put it all together, and again, every patient is on a different path, and the communications timeline is custom to each patient depending on their appointments, proposed treatment, and overall behavior with your practice. If you automate, educate, and target, these actions are just the tip of the iceberg. The real magic happens when the patient picks up the phone to call or walks in your door. So I'm telling you, invest in those relationships through patient communications, and you will see the results. Now, we know this can be very overwhelming for any team member to manage. That's why we're here. Hi5 Practice is a team of marketing experts to do this for you and manage these for you. We not only have a background in marketing and know what we're doing, we're also not scared to send out the messages and make sure they're effective and make sure that you can help increase your profits. And before you commit, you can chat with one of our brand strategists about the most effective campaigns that could work best for you and your patient management software, completely free of charge. We'll also do a free software audit. If you just want to go through with you, we can show you what automations you should be turning on, different campaigns you can be rolling out, targeted and educational, to set you up for success. Again, that's also free of charge. So go ahead and schedule a time with a brand strategist or do a free software audit, and I'll be happy to get to know you and learn more. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.